Hey YouTube, long time no talk. So the reason why we're making this video so late is because we're after Nationals. We flew to New York and we're there for a week. We flew Monday morning and we got there same day, and then we just got back Sunday, which is a couple days ago. And yeah, we stayed in Manhattan, and we actually checked out a Yu-Gi-Oh locals called Truly Urban. Shout out to them. They're great hosts for me and David. We played on Friday, I believe. So Easy was there and he hosted us. Showed us a good time. The local is a very lively place, so if you guys are in the New York area, check out Truly Urban. Really good locals to go to. If you guys are interested about my whole New York trip, comment down below. I'll make a separate video about that. But this video will just be focusing on my Nationals trip and how it went and everything. So we left on Tuesday midnight, on Wednesday in the AMs, like it was Wednesday 12:30 AM, Tuesday midnight. And the reason why that happened was because I accidentally booked it wrong. I thought we were gonna leave Wednesday night, so we would arrive there Thursday along with everyone else. So actually Johnny and Crimson Chin, they left Wednesday night, arrived Thursday. That was supposed to be our flight too. I booked their flight and I thought everything was okay. I compared our info and something was off. So luckily I checked it, and it happened to be that I booked our flight, me and David's flight, a day earlier. So if I didn't check it, like, we would have not had a flight to Nashville, then that would be really, really sad. So luckily, even though we booked the wrong day and had to leave earlier, at least we got to our flight. So we left Tuesday, arrived there Wednesday 6 AM, 7 AM-ish. Got a taxi to go to our house. We actually rented a house from a beautiful couple, Allison and Brian. We used Airbnb. It came out to be really, really cheap because we had stayed there for like 5 days. It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, it was really, really cheap. Really, really nice house. It had everything. It was 2-bedroom, restroom, had a table for us to play, fridge, all kitchenware, cups and stuff. Everything was provided. Nice couch, nice TV, everything's perfect. I would recommend you guys to stay in Airbnb if you guys are traveling anywhere. I'll leave a code down below for referral. You guys will get, I believe, $30 off on your trip. I really recommend it. It's really cheap, really convenient, nice people. It's better than a hotel, to be honest. And to continue on, enough of the advertisements. So we arrived there Wednesday. I forgot to mention that our house consisted of the crew. Me, David, Asala, Johnny, and Crimson Chin. Unfortunately, Leon couldn't come due to financial reasons, but that's another story. Hopefully he comes to our next trip. So it was the Vegas crew. So it was 2 bedrooms. So it was actually me and Jonathan in bed, one bed. Asala was on the pump bed next to us in our room, and then Johnny and David were in the other room on the queen size bed because they're pretty big people. So we arrived there Wednesday, and Asala came in around 11ish. So a funny story is that he actually left LAX, Los Angeles airport, before we did, and landed after we did. The reason that being is because his dad, good dad. So Asala's dad actually found a flight for $100 cheaper, but he had a layover in Texas. The layover was actually 6 hours long. So me and David left from LAX to Nashville, where Asala had to leave from LA to Texas. 6 hours layover in Texas, and then to Nashville. It sucked for him, but he arrived safely, so that was good. So when Asala arrived, we kind of unpacked a little bit, cleaned up the house, made his pump bed. It was about lunchtime by then, and we were getting pretty hungry. And we were like, oh, let's go out to get some lunch, you know? And then, so we all dressed up, getting real lunch, and it started raining. And we're like, what the hell? It's like so hot outside and it's raining. Nashville's so weird and so freaking hot. It's so humid. I'm from LA and I'm used to like desert heat where it's like it's dry and like you just feel heat, like normal heat. But over there, it's like hot and it's like wet hot. And like, it's like you're sweating, but it's not coming from you. It's like coming from the air. So it's like double heat. So I don't know if you guys have ever been in a car where like it's super hot that day and you just go in the car and like you start baking. It's like that, but all day, every day, outside. It's so hot. And it's so funny because we're watching the news because we're like middle of the day, there's nothing really to watch on TV. So the weather channel will give you 2 temperatures, what it is and what it feels like. So it'll be 80 degrees outside, normal, you know, but then they'll say, oh, but it feels like 100. So just in shorts and stuff. So I don't know, it was so hot all day. So we actually ended up ordering pizza that day for lunch, and we ate that. And watching Transformers, it's like a 3-hour movie, and I was like, dude, I'm so tired because the flight was like, it was 6 hours long, but like you don't really get good sleep on the flight because we're traveling overnight also. And Asala was also tired too because he was up all night in Texas, so he didn't really sleep. So I went to bed first, and then I woke up and they're both in bed, him and David. And then we woke up around like 8 or 9 o'clock. Nashville, I guess you guys close your restaurants pretty early. I'm used to LA where everything's open like till 4 a.m. or like past midnight at least. And we couldn't really find anything to eat. And then we ended up finding like the closest diner to be open, and we just ate there. Also, if you guys are in Nashville and you guys don't know about this, there's an app called Lyft. It's a ride-sharing app like Uber. And pretty much if you're in Nashville and you don't have the program on your phone yet, you install it and you get 10 free rides for free up to $20. So that's pretty cool. So in our group we had Asala, Johnny, and Crimson Chin, which they haven't installed it on their phone yet. So we had 30 rides for free amongst us. So pretty much our whole Nashville trip was free, traveling wise. So that's pretty cool that we didn't have to pay for taxi or anything. We're relatively far, like where we couldn't walk to the venue, but we were close enough for it to be super cheap. So it was really convenient to have Lyft for us. So that was Wednesday. Thursday midnight. So at this time, Johnny and Crimson Chin are actually flying from LAX to us, and they were supposed to land at 6 a.m. We were up all night because we slept during the afternoon and our sleep schedule was all messed up. Just watching TV and playtesting a little bit. And we end up sleeping around like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And then they end up landing at 7, so we got like 2-3 hours of sleep. And then Crimson Chin called me up to open the door, and then he started waking the whole house up. So we didn't get much sleep that day either. So they arrived and we started playtesting more, getting all our stuff ready because we were planning to turn in a deck list on Friday, so we don't have to wake up and turn it on Saturday and wait in line and stuff. So we playtest all Thursday, and then also we were planning to play Giant Card on Friday, so we're playtesting the whole day on Thursday. And then it had to be like around 11, 12 o'clock. Went to get some brunch. We ended up going to Pancake Pastry, which is like Nashville's well-known pancake place. I'm not a pancake enthusiast, and I can't tell the difference between pancakes. So apparently it's the best, but it tasted like normal to me. It was pretty good, but I was like, I had nothing special, I'd say. It was kind of pricey in my opinion. So after that, we knew that on Friday and Saturday, Sunday, we won't have time to like sightsee the whole place, Nashville. And it's kind of a waste of a trip. You don't go to look around where you're flying to and where you're going. So we ended up going to sightsee around Nashville. And then we end up going to the Parthenon, which is like a remake of the Parthenon in Athens. So it was really nice. Us being stupid, we saw on Google Maps that it was only a mile away. So we're like, oh, let's just walk it. But like after like 5 minutes of walking, we regret it already. Like it's so hot, we couldn't we're all sweating just walking like a normal walk. It was so sad. And we didn't want to waste the lift because it was only a mile away. So yeah, we pulled through and walked all the way. We actually stopped and we're almost there. Like it's in the park, so we're like in the park vicinity. We stopped at a McDonald's because we're so like thirsty and parched from walking. Like it was like we were walking through a desert storm. We came to McDonald's, took like 30-minute breaks. We got our $1 soda. Actually, it's pretty weird. Nashville, like you guys don't have a lot of franchises. That was like the only McDonald's I saw in all of Nashville, and the only like fast food chain, franchise chain that I saw all in Nashville. So I don't know if we're just in the wrong place in Nashville, but yeah, I don't know. So we got to the Parthenon. It was pretty cool, super big. We went inside. It's like a museum inside. It was like $12. Chill. It's cool. And then after that, it was around 3 or 4 o'clock already, and then we ended up taking the lift to go home. But before we went home, we knew we had to get like groceries and stuff, like food for the next day and water and chips, snacks and stuff like that. So we went to the grocery store. Shout out to Hot Pockets. They were feeding us for every morning. We didn't leave the house empty stomach because Hot Pockets. Good stuff, man. And then so we got back to our house, and then I hit up Simo. Simo said he landed about like an hour before we did. He checked into his house, and his house is about a block away. He walked to our place and we played this a little bit. That's where you guys saw the update video that I had 2 weeks ago. So we played this a little bit more, and then we got dinner. We went to downtown Nashville. Super lively place. It's like Vegas, but like more compact. So everyone walking, you're walking like this, like penguins. But it's super lively, really cool place. At first, we're actually planning to eat with SoCal crew. Shout out to everyone from SoCal. There's about like 20-30 of us there. Like the Z-Chalks car, Adam's crew, Core's crew, MTG Deals, NORCAL. Shout out to all you guys. It was super cool seeing you guys and hanging out with you guys. So actually we were supposed to eat with them, but then where they're eating at, it was like a buffet, and it was like 40 bucks, and it was about to close in like 30 minutes. So we ended up like, it's not worth it. So we actually went somewhere else. So we actually ended up hitting up this low-key barbecue place. It was really good, pretty cheap. So after that we went back to our hotel, and then Asala was like, hey, the YCS team is playtesting in the Marriott. So YCS team consists of Barrett, Steven Delara, and Jonathan Gomez. They're all from SoCal, and they all stay at the Marriott. So we actually got our stuff, drove to the Marriott, and we playtested there a little bit. Adam's team was there, so we playtested with them a little bit more. It ended up to be around, I believe like 12 or 1 o'clock. Crimson Chin has this thing about sleeping early and waking up early, so you have power and energy when you play. He's a good student. He sleeps at 10 o'clock, wakes up at 8, go to class. He's that kind of person. So we left around 1. We knew that we were joining the Giant Card tournament, and that requires a deck list, so we ended up writing our deck list, and then we went to sleep. So the next morning, we got there around 11, 12, because I believe Giant Card registration was around that time. Like they announced it, and like a long line of people started going already. So we arrived there, waited in line. Fortunately, me, Johnny, Crimson Chin got into the tournament. David didn't get in because he felt like he wasn't gonna make it, so he ended up doing a win-a-mat instead. Me and Crimson Chin actually ended up losing first round. I actually lost the first round to a Stick Chair Shaddolls. I was actually playing Shaddolls myself. If you guys didn't know yet, I'll put my deck list in the next video. And then Jonathan actually ended up losing to Luca, who also top 64 the event. Funny story that he actually played him again in Swiss, and he lost again in Swiss. So after losing Giant Card, I actually ended up doing win-a-mat because I wanted to practice the build a little bit more. Me and Crimson Chin were actually running the exact same build, card for card, side deck and main deck. Only difference that he ran a second Anoia Tillis and I ran an Exton Knight over it. So yeah, I ended up playing win-a-mat and actually winning the win-a-mat. If you guys check my Facebook page, I had a picture of me having win-a-mat. And David actually lost in the finals of the win-a-mat. He was so mad because like I got it and he didn't, and he was like, I guess, jealous or whatever. So yeah, it was pretty funny. So after winning the win-a-mat, I was actually pretty confident of the build, and I just finished writing it all out, and then I submitted it that day, and I got the sleeves and the mat, and yeah, everyone signed up already. Me and David were the last ones out of our group. After I submitted it, we ended up getting dinner. We actually went to this place called The Pharmacy. It's a burger place. It was super good. If you guys have ever been to Burger in Las Vegas, it's similar to that, but it's a lot cheaper than that. It was really, really good. So if you're in Nashville and you guys haven't heard of this place yet, then you guys should go because it was super good. The wait for an hour, it was worth the wait. And after dinner, we went back home, and then we playtested the whole night. Funny story, while playtesting, we were watching Netflix, and we were watching this show called New Girl. And then, like, I was super addicted to the show. It was super good. We were watching since Thursday, and the whole night Friday we were watching it, and then we went up sleeping. And it's a funny story. Crimson Chin, I'm just calling him Jonathan. His name is Jonathan. Jonathan was like, after he lost to Luca, he was super like sad. He's like, man, fuck this. I just want to go home and watch New Girl. And I was like, yeah, I'm with you, man. Let's go watch New Girl. Super funny show. It's on Netflix. 3 seasons are out. I'm plugging in all these stuff. I'm not sponsored by them, you know, but this show's good. So yeah, Friday, that's what we did. We ended up playtesting the night, and then sleeping. Like Jonathan said, sleep early, wake up early, get ready for Nats. So Saturday morning, we actually left around 9:30. We thought that to start exactly at 10 because like everyone pre-registered already. But it didn't actually start until like 11, 12, so like we could have just got a little more sleep. So let's chill though. We just got our head in the game. So round 1 starts. I'll post who I played against and my matches in my deck list video, which will be the next video after this. So watch out for that. So pretty much, long story short, I went to the 8th round. I lost in the 8th round. I didn't play my 9th round because I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna make it anyways. Adam lost on the 9th round going X3 and he didn't make it, so I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have made it anyways. I ended up actually playing a fan. His name's Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. We played Shaddolls. We were both misplaying all day, and it's cool though. It's a long day. We had a good time. We had a few laughs, and yeah, pretty cool meeting a fan. Shout out to you, man. Round 9 ended, and actually Asala was the only one that went that far, so we waited until he found out he was making day 2 or not. So we waited for, I don't know, until like I think 10 or 11 o'clock, and then he ended up making day 2, so it was pretty cool. And then went to go eat dinner for that day. So it was the crew, and then Simo came with us to eat dinner. Went to Hard Rock Cafe, had dinner, pretty good dinner. After that, we went home, and then the 4 scrubs, me, David, Jonathan, Johnny, were watching New Girl all night while Asala was sleeping, and we're just watching it. I was like, oh my god, New Girl. Like 4 grown-ass men watching New Girl, so funny. That was Saturday, so we went to sleep around like 1 or 2 o'clock because we didn't want to make too much noise for Asala to sleep. And then so Sunday rolls around. We didn't really wake up until like 11 or 12 because we weren't doing anything, like any events or anything. Only Asala woke up early to go to day 2. Unfortunately, he lost on the last round and he didn't make top 64. It would have been 2-peat for him if he made it. It sucks, but you know, there's always next time. David actually did a win-a-mat, and he actually ended up winning, and he tried to rub in my face, but it's cool. We did a token with me, Johnny, and David. Jonathan was in the picture because he was too busy doing his win-a-mat that he scrubbed out in. Forget you, man. So we actually ended up doing another picture, a group picture in front of the Konami wall, which is pretty cool. And after that, we had dinner, us 5 and Simo. We actually wanted to go Hattie Beach for dinner. All our Lyft drivers were recommending it, but unfortunately, it was closed on Sunday. It closes early for some reason. I don't know, you Nashville people, I guess, like open at weird ass times. Cause I know I was looking on Yelp and some restaurants open from 8 to 12 and that's it. You guys want to work for 4 hours? Like, what the hell, man? And same thing with like lunch places. They don't open from like 11 to 3 and they close for the whole day. It's like, how you guys make money, man? That doesn't make sense to me. So we're like super sad that we couldn't go to Hattie B's. And then we ended up just going across the street, which was like a Mexican place called Chewy's or something like that. It was alright. I mean, I was really looking forward to like chicken to like, you know, but it's cool. So yeah, that was our last night there. After dinner we just went home and watched more New Girl. And that's pretty much the whole trip. We went to sleep, we woke up at 4 o'clock, packed up all our stuff, everyone took a shower who needed to take a shower, pump up the bed, clean up the house, make sure we didn't leave anything behind, and we left to the airport. Johnny's, Asala's, and Jonathan's flight were all the same time, and then me and David's flight to New York was actually only 1 or 2 hours after them, so we had to see him off. But another funny story was that they were flying with Ed's crew, Ed Deception. You guys probably know him as Daykoff on Dueling Network. He's probably like top 50 on Dueling Network. Super chill guy. So Daykoff's crew, Core, TCG was all on the same plane, and a NorCal team was also on the plane. So it was pretty funny. Ed was talking to Jonathan saying like, man, if this plane crashes, this is the whole SoCal team, man. We're going down after this. So yeah, that was pretty funny. And then 2 hours later, went to our flight to New York, and that was pretty much the whole trip for Nationals. So yeah, pretty long video. I think it's gonna be like a 20-minute video about me rambling on and telling stories and stuff. If you guys are interested in my New York trip, it was about a week long. Comment down below, and maybe I'll talk about that one too. So pretty much that's it. Check out all the links down below. Watch out for my deck profile, my Shadal deck profile that I use for Nats. And yeah, later YouTube, bye.